Yo, what's up? It's Tycon. Welcome back. And in this video, we're going to be watching the Apex Devstream. So this is episode number 4. This is going to be going over everything that's going to be released tomorrow in the System Override event. And maybe some other patch updates and things like that. So we're going to be going over it, break it down a little bit. I'll give my opinions on things. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys do, hit that like and subscribe button down below. All right, cool. Let's check this out.
Come get
All right,
some.
so we've seen all the skins that are going to be coming out. That's cool. System Override. Oh, cool. Hey, it looks really cool. So we know about the 1 ring patterns per day, loot location.
Triple take, yeah. Triple take here.
I may win this thing today. Keep rooting for me.
I wonder if that's really where that if there's a triple take.
Here I go killing again.
All right, so World's Edge week 1, Kings Canyon and week 2.
Don't beat yourself
Transformer
up. Leave that to
skin.
me.
All right, so Evo Shield.
Evo Shield here.
Going to phase.
May the gods bless you.
Something I was wondering.
Scanning the area. I fall only when the gods will it.
Okay, so when the shields level up, it doesn't just like, it doesn't look like it shields up either. It just changes the shield to where your max will be like purple, but it won't like upgrade you, or it won't shield you up to a purple.
You can hide, but you can't escape yourself.
Like replenish your shields or something like that. That would be OP.
This isn't a costume. It's a uniform. It's who I am. And you will respect it. No matter who you are back in the world. You're in my house now.
What would that be like to kill yourself? Oh, and the cool heirloom set. Man, it's definitely one of my favorites, man. I do like that one. I do like that one.
Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Jay Frechette, Community Manager for
Hi, Jay.
Respawn, and with me I've got Jason McCord, our Design Director, Carlos Pineda, our Lead Game Designer. You've been promoted recently, so I have to
It's new. It's
great. Like
we're getting used to it.
I know a lot of some new titles that have been going around. Design directors new for you too.
The team's
So
expanding.
trying to keep up. Oh, congrats, Carlos. That's awesome and well deserved. We have some exciting stuff to talk about for episode 4. I can't believe we're on our 4th episode already. You've been following us. We released our blog and our trailer. The trailer you just watched at the opening of this, and our blog doing the breakdown.
Good
This is our
trailer.
next collection event called System Override, which is a really awesome theme, and graphics, the skins are particularly cool for this, which is
Very cool.
going to be awesome. I think to kick things off, right, it's not a new event without a limited time mode, and this is a brand new limited time mode we haven't done before, Deja Loot.
Yeah, this one was really fun. It was, we've heard a lot of suggestions and like ideas since we launched Apex. That was like, what if? Can you even have a BR where there's no RNG?
Right.
Like just as a concept that, for designers, you're like, ooh, that sounds interesting. What would that even be like?
Yep.
All the loot is baked in. Doesn't change for the entire event, in this mode at least. If you know where the triple take is and you really like the triple take, like in the trailer,
Yep.
you can go to that spot every time and get it, or you'll be fighting for it, but you know that it's there. Same with armor, same with everything.
Same with
Per
everything.
day, the ring is in the same spot. So that feels really neat to start. Like you really get the hang of it, like ring, like 3rd, 4th game. If you keep dropping in the same place because you're looking for the same loot that you know, and then you kind of start rotating through the same chokes, start having the same fights. It really starts to feel neat. Like you approach these spots. And you're like, I remember that I got in a fight last. Like there's going to be a fight here. I know to get up to this high spot quicker and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like I was getting reps on
Yeah.
like very specific situations.
Very specific
Yeah.
fights.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
I'm just wondering, because like
also
spots with
so
spots with all the good weapons
from
are
the same
just going to
spot,
be super
the circles are close to the
overloaded,
same
and
spot,
I
the
don't
loops
know.
in the
Maybe they
same
spread
spot,
it
so
out
you
just
really
like
start to map
nice,
out
like so
your
nicely
route.
to where it's not
Every
going to
day
be
the circle changes.
overloaded
and the
a
plane
lot
changes.
in spots. I don't know.
We did find that just playing the same circle for 2 weeks was maybe too much.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I can see
have
that.
you have a nice whole day to like lock in a path.
The first week is on
Yeah.
World's Edge, and the second week is on
That's a good point. Yeah.
Kings Canyon.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So, which version of Kings Canyon will be in the
See, this is what I was wondering, if it's
Kings Canyon.
season 2
With
Kings
the
Canyon.
dinosaurs
Okay.
With Leviathans in it.
back in the map?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
and
so-
all the town takeovers, like the last version that we played live.
Yes.
That's the one that. Yeah.
Okay.
We're also introducing.
All right. So
the
season 2,
loot
Kings
item,
Canyon.
the Evo
All right.
that's
Now
gonna
the
be
Evo Shields. I
specifically
wonder if they talk
in,
about if it upgrades
Deja
or
Loot. How does that
because it
work?
doesn't see
How's that
right there.
work?
It didn't upgrade or it didn't
Yeah,
shield
so
them
we're
up.
adding a new
when it
item for
upgraded.
the first time ever, besides weapons and stuff. The first different type of item. It's called Evo Shields, and so it looks like a white shield on the ground, but it's got this cool halo on it. It definitely looks unique. And when you pick it up, you get 1 pip of white armor, so you have 25 armor, which is the lowest armor you can have right now. But then as you do damage, it levels up. So you have to do 100 damage, and then it levels up to the second level, which is 2 pips. And then the third
100
level up
damage,
goes up
okay.
to 4 pips, up to a full purple armor. And then the last evolution goes up to 5 pips, which is red armor.
Wow.
So that is a new
That's 125 health on top of it.
125 health on top of your 125 armor on top of your 100 health. So it doesn't have any extra perk or anything, so the gold armor still might be more situational.
Oh, the
for
poor
you,
dummies.
depending on- the hope is that you would actually have a choice based on your situation, whether you would rather take a gold armor or a fully red armor. Towards the end game, when you start seeing them in death boxes and stuff, at the beginning of the match, it's sort of fun to see the Evo armor on the ground and decide if you kind of want to take that gamble on yourself, that you can start with a low amount of armor and level up to have more armor than
Yeah, because it'd be huge
Anybody
for
else.
players who enjoy hot dropping and getting into fights right away, where it's like you grab that Evo armor and it's
Yeah.
like plow through a couple of squads, and if you survive, you're kind of heading into that next round already really boosted up on the armor.
Pretty
It's nice. People have been
big.
wanting a way to kind of engage with an aggressive play style, and this is something that I think those players would like.
It also promotes poking at a distance. You know, like there's not a whole lot of reason to do that right now.
Oh yeah, I guess it
So I
rewards
think
you for
that some of the
poking
more
people a
sniper
lot now.
Players will have a reason to pick this up because you can take a couple shots and you might down somebody, but they'll probably get picked back up. But you'll be actually evolving
Rewarded
your
for
armor
that.
in a fight where they can't really kill you in.
So if I have the Evo armor, I've evolved it up to a couple of stages, and then I die.
And
when
then,
a player loots my
this is-
death
this
box,
is the
evolving
question.
Armor. Is it back down to reset, or are they picking it up where I left off?
Picking it up classic Apex style, they're stealing it from
Yeah.
you. So
Yeah,
towards
so
the
you
end of the
can
game,
pick
you
up a
probably
red
find some
armor like
some
that.
red death boxes with red armor in it.
And we're
That's pretty
introducing
cool.
this first only in the Deja Loot limited time mode, with a possibility that it gets added to the rest of the matches. in the
Right.
future.
They were talking
Yeah,
about
we're adding
this.
it to for the event. You can only experience it in Deja
Oh,
Loot.
okay. That's so crazy. You can just pick up a red
And
shield. Oh
then after the
man.
event, we'll gather feedback, see what people think. The intention is to turn it on for the full game afterwards.
Awesome. So that'll
Really?
be something we'll be looking for a
Okay,
lot of
so
feedback
they're-
on, both
they-
on
they
Deja
wanna do
Loot
that.
itself. That'll be really interesting.
Interesting.
Playing with the removing RNG from the game and playing with the circle.
I mean,
placements, but also
we'll
please
see.
let us know your
I mean,
feedback
we have the
on
event to
RNG
figure out to
as
see
well,
I don't know,
so we
how
can
it feels.
integrate that to the full game. Now, the event itself is going to be kind of a mix of what you've seen in the past. This is a collection event. And so like our previous collection events, you can expect an event store, and there's 24 exclusive
Spend lots
cosmetics
of
to the event that are
money.
there, with the premium Apex packs that you can buy to unlock all of those. And then once you have purchased or bought or unlocked all of the 24 cosmetics that are available not only in the Apex premium packs, but they'll be available for direct purchase, and you can also craft those as well. To get those items, you will have the opportunity to unlock the Octane Heirloom, which is another wonderful addition to our
Yeah.
heirloom set.
Okay.
Great.
Our animators, once again, really going above and beyond.
Knocking that inspect out of the park.
Oh my goodness. People have seen, you'll see snippets of the Inspect in the trailer and in some of the social assets
That's really
we'll be
cool.
promoting. As you can see.
It just looks really sweet, man. Look at that.
That's real. That's the
And
full,
it's a stim,
that's
too.
The full Inspect, where it's like, oh no, we need to make it 22 seconds long. That's shout out to our amazing animation team.
Animators love having fun with these
They
things.
you can tell that they do,
Oh.
which is really, really cool. In addition to the event store, we're going to have, similar to the Pathfinder's Grand Soiree that we did, there will be a scorecard with a series of challenges with a bunch of cosmetics you can unlock. So taking a look at this, there will be challenges that are happening every day.
Weapon
An
skin,
adjustment that we've
Peacekeeper, the
made
Wingman,
from, previous ones
Couple
is
charms,
you can earn up to 1,000
Revenant
points.
skin.
as well
the
as
usual
challenges
stuff.
being changed every day now, and they're not specific to the event. So there'll be other challenges that you can do every day outside of the limited time mode, outside of the event, that you can use to contribute towards your scorecard. And then as you progress over the course of the event, you will unlock all of these items. We've got a collection of all sorts of stuff that's here, including 2 legendary items. This Wingman, which is dope. I love this theme through this event.
Yeah, the aesthetic is such.
Looks awesome. That Peacekeeper both are available, and also this.
Did they do
Revenant
this
skin
on
is one of the
console?
skins that you unlock by completing challenges in that scorecard. And I think we got Pathfinder up here too. Another awesome skin.
Dude,
set.
that's so
You
cool.
can also purchase in the store, or
That's
through the
so
premium
cool.
packs, or craft if you have the crafting materials for him in his ever-going feud. With
You gotta check out the
Arthur.
banner.
Look at it.
for
It's
this
just a
one too,
Transformer
that is
look,
in
man.
the,
It's awesome.
in the collection event where he transforms. He transforms from his base skin to that skin.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes, yeah. So super exciting. That'll be going on for 2 weeks. Don't miss your opportunity to grab those. In addition to the event itself, there is a patch that's going to be coming with this update tomorrow.
there is a
we're gonna have
patch.
Full patch notes
All right.
available in the morning when the event goes live. But we're going to talk about some of the changes that are coming.
Let's talk about some of
specifically Some of
those.
the meta changes that we're doing. So, Carlos,
Meta
why don't you walk me through some of the
changes.
stuff
Okay,
we're gonna
let's
see
go,
with
let's go. What are we doing?
happening, in this patch specifically?
Yeah, so the first one we're going to talk about is Bloodhound. So they're getting a buff. And
Bloodhound, huh?
previously in 4.0, we already buffed their ultimate.
Right.
Where if you down someone while you were using their ultimate, it would extend by 5 seconds. I've seen some pretty cool kind of clips of that.
I've been having fun with that one actually.
Yeah, same.
So, so the next thing we want to do to try to elevate Bloodhound is we're going to buff their scan, and the way it's going to work is the range of their scan is going to increase 3x. I think the previous number was 1,000 units, and now it's up to 3,000 units. So it's a 3x increase to the scan range. But to compensate for that, we're going to slow down the activation time on the scan. So it's used to be 0.4 seconds, now it's 0.8 seconds, so it's double the
cooldown,
activation
right?
time.
Is what
No,
you
no,
mean?
it's the time it takes to activate the scan once you hit the button.
I gotcha.
And the reason for doing this is the
Man,
intent is that
That's far.
we want Bloodhound players to kind of come up on a town and maybe see some markers and then use the scan to scan the town, but not use the scan kind of in the middle of the fight and then hit the button to scan and then gain an advantage and peek around the corner and shoot the guy, right? It's more like we scan, we see the town, and then we can go engage the guys in the town.
Have it be more of a preemptive move than
Yeah,
reactionary.
preemptive move.
It feels very awesome. Yeah, the pulse reads better at a distance anyway. Or
That's
the
so
highlights
far,
are
huh?
Too close.
You can scan a whole
Generally hard to
town.
choose to
Just,
scan kind of up close 'cause you kind of have to guess, like,
and you
alright,
just
is
see
this-
everybody
this
there.
road?
You're
I
like,
don't
all
really
right,
know.
you know. Then you could
So
plan it out.
it's
That's crazy.
generally
Okay.
better, right? Bloodhound's all
More
about
people are
finding out
definitely
which
going to want to
people
play them now.
the more ways they can do that.
So, I mean, there are a lot of times where it's like you scan and you're just not going to find anybody
Also,
because it just
avoid
because it doesn't go so far out.
Getting another buff. I'm just kidding.
okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Gonna
come
get a
on, man.
grappling hook
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
so
And
I
a
think that
hoverboard.
would be really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a shield as a hoverboard.
Yes.
I don't know if he needs another
No,
buff,
Jimmy,
guys.
we did a couple buffs on him, and that was cool. People had fun with him.
Very
But
cool.
He's going to come down a little bit next patch. So his shield, his gun shield from 75 health is going to go down back to 50. Everything else is
Okay.
going to stay, and we're going to keep monitoring it, see where he needs to go. But yeah, we're just going to pull back on the buffs we gave him.
I mean,
Especially being a little too strong in the 1v1.
Yeah, the
kind of
1v1
fights, right?
situation was definitely
yeah, I
really
guess so.
impressive.
Yeah. That's
People were
yeah.
complaining that they couldn't kill Gibraltar with a full R99 magazine. And, you know,
Oh, it's hard to. It really is.
boy
Yes,
Crypto's getting a
it
little
is
buff.
hard.
On
he's
this
got a
one, too.
little bit. Crypto doesn't have. I wouldn't call it a buff. It's more like a quality of life thing for him. So when Crypto sends out his drone, it auto reloads his primaries now, and this is just us looking
Okay.
for ways to kind of make it easier for Crypto to
Auto
use the drone.
reloads his
It's just
primaries.
A lot of complaints about. Just a lot of trouble that Crypto players go through, right? Their squad leaves them, and they're not prepared for the next fight. So, trying to find all these little ways to make it easier for everybody.
Well, yeah, because you're just sitting there by
Another one
yourself,
I
like
think
no,
we should
no, no,
definitely
no,
talk
no, no, no,
about,
no, no, looking at everybody. It's like, all right,
some
let's
pretty
go.
Big changes to inventory happening.
Inventory
with,
changes.
4.1. So how does that break down?
Well-
this is sort of a chain reaction.
Yeah. So the inventory change, I mean, it's not a huge change overall, but what we really want is we're trying to address the problem of or grenade spam, right? So people can carry a lot of grenades towards the end game. They're just chucking grenades, and that's just your life, right? And it kind of makes Watson almost a must-have because everyone's throwing grenades.
Uh-huh.
So trying to address that, we were like, okay, let's just reduce the amount of grenades per stack, right? Let's just drop it down from 2 to 1. And
Really?
you know, obviously what happened was now there's just not enough inventory space. So the basic change is grenade stacks are going to go down to 1, but your base inventory size is going to increase by 2. So right, so your base inventory is now 10. When you get a backpack, it's 12, then 14, then 16.
Oh, wow.
Everything moves up too.
Yeah, everything moves up.
Add 2 to the end of every.
So that's cool. But in addition to that, so we play tested that, and then the inventory just became a little too loose. So to compensate for that, we're just gonna drop the stack sizes of the ammo and the health kits just a little bit. So ammo, heavy, light, and energy ammo, they're gonna go down from 80 to 60. That's a 25% drop. And then the health kits, the syringes and the shield cells are gonna go down from 6 to 4. And then the med kits and shield batteries are gonna go down from 3
to 2.
So ideally, you're not really feeling that much of a change for the inventory other than the grenades. The nice thing with the bigger or the increased amount of spaces is that it makes kind of carrying attachments a little bit easier. You know, you can carry more unique attachments. So we'll see how that shakes out. You know, as everything with balance changes, we monitor everything. We monitor feedback. We monitor data. All that stuff.
Outside of meta changes,
You just won't get a whole bunch of grenades getting thrown at you all the time, dude. Oh my gosh, it does get crazy. It does. It really does.
The first one is we are introducing heirloom crafting.
Yes.
Which is awesome
Before I
into the
rolled my
game.
random heirloom.
Yes.
Someday.
Sorry
I'll get
to
the
anyone that.
As we've got some players, right? We know that
Oh, no.
heirloom sets are available in the game. It's very rare. It's 1 in 500 packs that you can go earn one.
Is it
and
trackable?
So, people will be a Bloodhound main and get the Wraith heirloom, and they're sort of like, I got the heirloom, and then
Now you're a Wraith main.
Now you're a Wraith main. So the way this is going to work after 4.1 is the drop rate and everything stays the same. But now when you get an heirloom, you're not going to get the heirloom set. You're going to get a heirloom shards. And what that allow you to do is craft the heirloom of your choice once you have the shards that you need to get the whole set. So once you get the shards, if you want Bloodhound or Octane after the event, Wraith, Lifeline, I can't wait for the future ones that folks are working on, Pathfinder, whoever you want. You can
Oh man, I bet there's some really cool ones coming up
after 4.1,
too.
which is a really exciting one. And then the last one actually that I will mention on the dev stream, just because we know this is something player feedback has been around for a while, is we are making some adjustments to muzzle flash.
Oh, you should have drum rolled that one.
I know, right?
Muzzle flash.
It is happening for sure. So there were some base adjustments that have been made.
Turn
do you
it
guys wanna
down.
speak
It's
to,
so crazy.
Yeah, I
any
mean,
of those at all?
I've worked with, or not worked with, but I've talked to Robot, our FX lead, a lot about this since the feedback got pretty loud. You know, like it became something obviously that we knew we wanted to change, but it seems like such an easy fix, and even I was like, hey, why don't we just lower the lower the effects? No big deal. He was like, hold up, let me explain. And just the technicalities of, not only does he need to reauthor a lot of the effects, but we actually had to adjust the map too, because it wasn't just that the effects were bright, it's that they rendered a certain way when the environment was a certain brightness, and then the way our screen adjust works, and all these things, all these different parts of the engine kind of came together in this perfect way, and made it really bad in some cases. So it had to be sort of hit from lots of places.
Oh, gotcha.
Before we head into our community showcase, I think
Just
the last
reduce
thing
it
we'll briefly
somehow,
talk about,
and if it's not so bad, it'll be a little bit easier to play,
Season
or
4
just
is that
to
the ranked
see.
series has a
It's hard.
split.
You just lose track
This
of people a
season,
lot.
we're getting pretty close to the first split happening. So the series, the first split of this series is going to end on March 23rd. And then
That's
on the
coming up
24th,
real
the
quick.
next split is going to take over and run through the end of the season up until May 5th. And
Like a few
that
weeks,
is when Kings
huh?
Canyon comes back for that series, which is season 2 version of Kings Canyon.
Season 2 version of Kings Canyon, yeah.
That'll be in that splits as well. So just a reminder to get those rewards. Well, thank you guys so much for the updates.
Awesome.
Those changes we talked about, they're going to be live tomorrow when the patch goes live, as long as with some bug fixes that we have in there. And so we'll have full details in the patch notes tomorrow, so keep an eye on playapex.com, Reddit, Discord, Twitter, wherever you'd like to
Awesome.
follow
Well, that
us.
sounds
We'll be
good.
posting that information as well as letting you know when the patch goes live on all platforms. Next up, Alex with Big Rig and Ashley are going to walk through some of our favorite fan art and show off some of our sweet new Weta stuff that's on the way. Don't knock it over, though. We have to get those back, I think.
What's up, Legends? Alex from the social media team, and I'm joined with some very special people today. We have Ashley from the writers team and Ryan, Big Rig, from the FX team. Okay, I have to ask the name. What's up with that?
Yeah, it's kind of a silly story. I was living in Long Beach, and I went to a 7-Eleven, and a nice gentleman came out and said, "What's up, Big Rig?" And it made me laugh because I just thought that's just a funny thing. He could have gone with Chief, and I'd be called Chief today, but
you just go with anything?
Yeah.
Like
Big
that was your
Rig.
date?
Yeah, that was in the cards for that day. So
I love it.
I mean, you're always given your nickname, so it's not like.
So we're here to talk about some fun
Okay,
stuff. We
there you
have
go.
some fan art to check out, but first we have some amazing new products from our friends over at Weta Workshop. So we'll let you take a look at that. Goes up there.
Thank you very much. This will go great in my house.
Oh, I see. So these guys are called the Mini Epics. They are
Mini
available right
Epics.
now on the Weta Workshop, and they're $30, which I think is
That's pretty good.
kind of awesome. Yeah, the detail's really crazy, and I'm just super happy with how they turned out.
It's pretty good.
These are amazing.
I love
oh my
these.
God.
So there's three to
detail
start
on
out
that.
with. We have Bloodhound, Bangalore,
Yeah,
and
they look pretty
Mirage.
good.
Oh.
Wow.
They're very, very
It's your
cool.
boy?
Yeah,
really
it's your
cool.
boy Mirage.
Where's the
I love
Pathfinder? I want to see that.
the
Oh wow, that
proportions,
looks really
like
cool
They
too.
went for a different style, and then that style kind of leaked back into our game
Yeah,
also.
for sure. I think that Weta has a very specific style that they try to stick to, but you're right. It also does kind
Wow.
of match with the Apex style, so it's just a really cool partnership because they both kind of play off each other really well.
Is this
Designed
literally
by
the
artists of
Mirage
film? Okay.
from the show?
Oh,
From our
that's
season 3 launch.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
That's awesome.
And then
So cool.
also we have this little guy right here. It is a micro epic. He actually came out
path.
last week. He's available
That's
now
really cool.
again on the
Do a
Weta
full-size
Workshop
path.
website, and he is $18.
Oh my God,
And
that's
I just
awesome.
love him. I think he is so
$18,
freaking cute.
huh?
So
Love
check
it.
those out on the Weta website. You can also go to Weta Workshop on Twitter and peep
I'll
what
let
they
you
have.
hold one.
They've released a
No,
couple
Jack
pictures
goes
there
though.
as well.
I want a full-size one,
Now though,
or like a big one like
I have
those.
some really fun things to show you guys from our community. And
Sweet.
to preface, these are pieces that I picked that they have not seen yet.
Oh,
so this is exciting for you guys. Yes, yes.
Be a good one.
I know, they're all amazing, trust
All
me.
right, all right.
So the first one that we have up is from Is Nothing.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yes.
That's pretty
so I
nice.
want to preface this. I tried to pick all art from season 4 because I've just been completely blown away by some of the work that our community has done, and I had a ton to pick from. So
That's
this
awesome.
just really strung out the gate with a really
That's really nicely done.
amazing
Wow.
crypto piece.
It looks really
It's
cool.
amazing how we obviously have a lot of talented people in the studio making art, and it's so cool to see like professional level stuff coming from the
Yes.
community.
It's insane.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I have like a little wall of fan
I
art.
mean,
that
there's
I put
gotta
up.
be a
I
lot
think that's
of
why I got invited to this.
professionals in
Because
the
I have a little
community,
fan
I'm
art
sure.
wall that my favorite stuff I put up, and this reminds me of like another really amazing crypto piece that I have, which I think it's gonna have to go right next
Yeah,
to it.
for sure.
That's really-
it's so
that's really
good.
awesome.
Because that's the battle pass one, right? The first one you get with the battle pass. So
That's
so
really cool.
good.
It's awesome. The next one we have up.
Oh,
I think
nice.
right
The
here-
favorite, of course.
Yes, so it is season 4, but also had to get a little nod
Looks
to
good.
first anniversary. There's just so much happening in this piece that I love. The
Oh,
Nessie.
the little revenant.
Can we talk about her?
Devil
she
Nessie.
looks amazing, Devil Nessie, and she has a little revenant
Little
in her mouth
revenant.
who's obviously not having a great time, but nobody cares
Oh
about
wow,
The more you look, the more it just like more keeps coming at you.
Yes.
Like,
that's awesome. Yeah, I love Watson's one of the characters that I got to work on, and her voice actor is amazing and really
Oh,
nice.
Justine, love
And
her.
it's so much fun to see the community love the new characters as much as the launch ones. It's really
Totally.
fun.
I think this is kind of common knowledge, but some people don't know that Watson was the one who left the Nessies around
Yes,
Kings Canyon.
that's
So this
right.
person knew. This person was yeah. 'cause
What?
She, like,
No
she
way.
just kept forgetting them like out in Kings Canyon while she was playing, and so this like
She's a really big.
yeah.
She just kept
Well, her
forgetting
dad just kept
them.
giving her a new one every like again
It's
with
amazing.
this.
Next we have this one's from Angry Caesar. So you know, I have some like really intense, beautiful art in here, but also the comics that our community
that's
makes.
awesome.
Oh my goodness!
I like how
And they've been having a lot of fun
I like how they
with
make that
Revenant's
into
personality,
a
and
sad
this
thing rather
really
than just him
bad
being like,
guy, and so I
"It
kind
isn't
of love
me."
that they've also shown.
Now he's just
his
like sad about it.
sensitive
Oh,
side.
Yeah.
stupid
I do
skid
love that.
bags.
I've seen art that's kind of like really
That's
pushing to
okay,
like make
buddy.
him just kind of less
That's
of a
funny.
jerk.
Yeah.
Or like at least force him into a situation where he has to be less of a jerk.
Yeah.
That's very and yeah, he gets so mad when he's not the kill leader.
I
So
know. Poor
I just
guy.
like that Mirage is so empathetic that he uses his clone to
Yeah.
give more hugs.
Yes.
That's nice.
that is
hug.
so
Double the hugs. I love it.
More hugs. Oh,
Again,
Subtle.
Revenant. I
that-
love this one. It's the colors.
That's really
that got me,
nice.
You know.
it
Yeah.
reminds me a lot of like not to compare other fan art, but there was the one original one during Halloween where nobody was quite sure what Revenant looked like,
Yes.
but they kind of guessed at it, and they
With
had
the
like
smoke.
a spirit coming out of his
Yes,
mouth.
so
This
that
reminds
one-
me a lot of that one.
It's funny that you mentioned that because this next piece that we have is from that artist.
Oh my gosh!
nice.
Yes, and I was going to include that original Revenant because that, for me, was the first actual piece of Revenant fan art that I ever saw. But I saw this piece put out as well, and
That's awesome
I
looking.
couldn't not include it. I think it's so gorgeous, and I really don't see that much of this Wraith skin specifically, so I really wanted to make sure that this one was included. And then, of course, we have this running theme now where I try to include some sort of fan art that is a pet. And so I saw this. This has actually been sitting in an open tab on my desktop for like 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness,
because
dude.
I've just been waiting for the right moment to share it, and I just thought this was perfect.
Cats are jerks. It's wonderful.
That's
I also,
awesome.
I think that
Wow.
this reads to me as like one of those naked Sphinx cats, and I
Yeah.
totally think that's what Revenant would be.
So Apex Pets will be our next
I'm
set
excited.
of merch.
And then this is the last one.
Oh,
so I saw this
Apex.
pop up. This one is from Fragment, who is
Oh my god.
such an amazing artist. Wow, man, this one
That's
he
pretty
really
sweet.
knocked it out of the park.
Dang.
I haven't really seen. Actually, that's not true. I have
I
seen.
like how it changes
a
in the
lot of artists
glass
kind
too.
of playing with the duality of Revenant, including the human form as well. And I feel like it's almost like we're getting bonus fan art because
Yeah.
Revenant does have a
Yeah.
human and the simulacrum form. So, man, I
Yeah.
just really love this piece.
The
That
story,
is
the
so
story
good.
team is really knocking it out on
Yeah.
like how deep some of the lore can go, and so it's really cool to see how deep the fan art can then go too. Like this is really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was our fan art and our Weta figures. Thank you guys for joining me on stream today. I had a really good time with you.
Thank you. I have a bunch of new fan art I love that I got to put up now.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Me too. And guys, remember, System Override starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
We have the Deja
Awesome.
Loot. We have the Evo
Guys, it's
Shields
gonna
that are
be a lot of
evolving.
fun.
We have patch notes that will be going live as soon as the patch goes live itself. Check it out. Have fun. Don't die. Follow us on social media. Play Apex. And we'll see you in the arena. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that was good. That was good stuff. Man, it's a lot of different changes that are coming up. That event, System Override event's going to be good. So yeah, a lot of changes. Well, that was good. I think the event's going to be good. The Evo Shields. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think it could be pretty good for regular play afterwards. I mean, being able to like pick up a red shield too, man, that's kind of crazy. But when I saw it, when you level up, when the shield upgrades, it didn't necessarily give you the shield, so like it didn't actually like heal the shields all the way up to that upgrade, you know. So if you go from white shield to blue shield, it doesn't if you had no shields, and even if you upgraded it, it doesn't just automatically go pew and give you what, 2 pips of shields for blue, or 3 for blue. So that would be a little OP. I was hearing some people were talking about that like, you know, if you upgraded the shield like in battle or something like that, and all of a sudden you went up to a blue shield, it just like gives you a full blue shield, which would be kind of OP. But if it doesn't do that, it's not so bad. And then being able to pick up, like stealing somebody's purple or red shield, that's awesome. Bloodhound changes, that's pretty cool. Getting that crazy extra range, that'll be pretty sweet. I mean, that's like 3 times the range, so that'll be very effective for like planning out what you want to do. That'll be good. And then yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too, man. This is gonna be fun. This is all gonna start tomorrow. This is gonna be what, for 2 weeks. The event's gonna be going on, but then all the just changes that they're gonna make too. The inventory changes, man. So now you're getting 2 extra slots, and then of course the grenades go down from 2 to 1, and then what? Med packs and shields, or syringes and shields, go down from 6 to 4. Ammo, like light ammo, is going from 80 to 60. They say the same thing for heavy. But you're getting +2 on all of the different tiers of the backpack, so you're just getting more and more. Oh, it'll feel different, but I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. If anything, yeah, for the grenades, it can, you know, it'll make you think about carrying a whole bunch of grenades, so that way you're not getting spammed with them, because it does get crazy sometimes, man. You're just like, sometimes you'll just get like 6 different grenades thrown at you in a battle. But yeah, man, that's some good changes. I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow, and for the, you know, for the future and what's coming up. So good, awesome. Well, thanks for watching and hanging out. It was awesome to see it, and you know, get on tomorrow and start playing it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time.